Welcome back, everybody. It's Sensei Justice, and today we are going to run through a basics level yellow stripe class. So I have Jackson here as my helper, and he's going to help me demonstrate and run through all the things that we're going to do today. All right, Jackson, you ready? Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to work on our warm-ups. So first we're going to start off with some jumping jacks. All right, Jackson, can you do 5 jumping jacks for me, please? So Jackson's going to do his jumping jacks, so he's bringing his legs out and his hands all the way up and then closing them up, and that's going to count as 1. So Jackson's done 5, and I want you to pause this video, and you're going to do 25. All right, now that you've hopefully done your 25 jumping jacks, now we're going to move on to push-ups. You ready, Jackson? Okay, so Jackson's going to get in his push-up position. And I want you to challenge yourself, and I want you to try and do as many push-ups on your toes as you can, but if it gets too hard, you can totally do them down on your knees. So Jackson's going to try to keep his back as straight as he can and keep his butt not in the air, but not all the way down, and he's going to try to bend his elbows as far down as he can. Good job. Nice ones, bud. All right, and then Jackson, can you show how to do one on your knees, a proper one on your knees? Okay, that's right. Keep your back. Ready? Lean a little bit further forward. Is ready? Better. So Jackson's done a few of his push-ups and showed you how to do a proper push-up. So now I want you to pause this video and I want you to try to do 15 push-ups. All right, now that you've hopefully done your 15 push-ups, now we're going to move on to the last part of our warm-ups, which is crunches. So Jackson, can you lay down on your back this way? Ready? I'm actually going to turn you. Ready? Can you turn? Whoa! So Jackson's going to lay down on his back with his knees up, and he's going to put his hands either underneath the back of his head or across his chest like a vampire, all right? And now with our crunches, instead of trying to curl your head forward, I want you to look up at your ceiling, and I want you to try to touch your nose to the ceiling. So all you're going to do is you're just going to try to lift your head and your shoulders up off the ground a little bit. So ready, Jackson, can you show? Good job. So see how he's not curling his neck forward? He's just bringing and lifting his head and his shoulders up off the ground. Good job, buddy. All right, so I want you to pause the video and now do 20 of your crunches. All right, now that we've warmed up our muscles, now we're gonna stretch them out, get them really ready to move. So we're gonna run through all of our normal stretches that we do in class, and we're gonna count while we do them, all right? So the first one we're gonna do is we're just going to swing our arms as we twist our hips, and we're gonna make sure to keep our feet flat on the floor with this one. All right, you ready to count, Jackson? All right, we're gonna count in Japanese, and you can try your hardest to count along with us. Ready? Ich. Ni. San. Chi. Go. Ruk. Sich. Hach. Ka. Ja. Good job. Now we're going to open up the arms, do all of our hands. Ready? Ich. Ni. San. Chi. Go. Ruk. Sich. Hach. Ka. Ja. Good job. Now we're going to swing just the arms. Ready? Ich. Ni. San. Chi. Go. Ruk. Sich. Hach. Ka. Ja. Now we're going to grab one arm, pull it over our chest. Ready? Ich. Ni. San. Chi. Go. Ruk. Sich. Hach. Ka. Ja. Now we're going to switch sides. Ready? Ich. Ni. San. Chi. Go. Ruk. Sich. Hach. Ka. Ja. Good job. And now we're going to do our chi-pot stretch. So we're going to lean to one side and bring our other hand up. Ready? Ich. Ni. San. Chi. Go. Ruk. Sich. Hach. Ka. Ja. Now we're going to go over to the other side. Ready? Ich. Ni. San. Chi. Go. Ruk. Sich. Hach. Ka. Ja. All right, buddy? Okay. All right. Now we're going to do our sumo stretch. So you're going to try to bend your knees as far as you can, keeping your legs a little bit further than shoulder width apart. Ready? Ich. Ni. San. Chi. Go. Ruk. Sich. Hach. Ka. Ja. All right, now we're gonna go into our side kick stretch. So the easiest way to get into the stretch is to just keep bending one side. All right, ready? Each, knee, san, chi, go, rook, sich, hach, ka, ja. All right, now we're gonna switch to the other side. Ready? Each, knee, san, chi, go, rook, sich, hach, ka, ja. Now we're gonna switch to the other side again. This time we're gonna bring our toes up. So we're gonna bring our toes to the ceiling. Ready? Each, knee, san, chi, go, rook, sich, hach, ka, ja. Now we're gonna switch to the other side and bring our toes up. Ready? Each, knee, san, chi, go, rook, sich, hach, ka, ja. Good job. Now we're gonna do our dangle stretch. So we're gonna bring our feet a little bit further than shoulder width apart and then bend down at the waist. Ready? Each, knee, san, chi, go, rook, sich, hach, ka, ja. And we're gonna lean to one side. Ready? Each, knee, san, chi, go, rook, sich, hach, ka, ja. And then other side. Ready? Each, knee, san, chi, go, rook, sich, hach, ka, ja. All right, now we're gonna walk it out first. I'm gonna turn. Ready? So try to walk your feet out as far as you can. Ready? Each, knee, san, chi, go, rook, sich, hach, ka, ja. And now we're gonna sit on our bums with our legs out. And now we're gonna walk our fingers forward every time we count. We call this our spider stretch. Ready? Each, knee, san, chi, go, rook, sich, hach, ka, ja. And then lean to one side. Ready? Each, knee, san, chi, go, rook, sich, hach, ka, ja. And then lean to the other side. Ready? Each, knee, san, chi, go, rook, sich, hach, ka, ja. And then butterfly stretch. So ready? Try to get your heels as close to your butt as you can. Hands go under our feet, and then you're gonna try to use your elbows to push down on your knees. Ready? Each, knee, san, chi, go, rook, sich, hach, ka, ja. All right, and that concludes our stretching portion. So for this next portion, we're gonna work on our strikes and our kicks. So Jackson is in his attention right now, and when I say horse stance, he's gonna step out into his horse stance with his left foot. So he's got his legs a little bit further than shoulder width apart, knees bent, and all 10 toes pointed forward, and he's gonna put one hand out in his front punch. There we go. All right, ready? I'm gonna check his horse stance. Ready? Don't let me push over. Nice job. He's got a really solid horse stance. All right, so the first one that we're gonna do in our horse stance, just because it's a little bit easier to practice this way, is we're gonna do our palm strike, okay? So ready, buddy? So you're gonna bring your hand up and you're gonna tuck in your thumb. Perfect. And he's got all of his fingers together. And what we're gonna do is, as I count, he's gonna do 2 strikes each time, okay? Ready, buddy? And ready, each. Knee, san, chi, and go. Good. And hopefully you are following along with us. That way you get that practice too. All right, ready for the next one? All right, the next one that we're gonna do in our horse stance, and you can follow along with us, is we're gonna do our cross elbow, okay? So you're gonna bring your arm out and bring your hand to your chest, all right? And we're hitting with our elbow with this one. So the things we're really looking for with this one is, are you bringing your hand to your chest, and are you only using one arm at a time, and are you bringing the other hand back to that chamber position? All right, ready, buddy? Ready, and each. Knee, san, chi, and go. Good job. All right, you ready to move into our ready stance? Okay, so ready, we're gonna go back to attention. And then ready, when I say ready stance, you're gonna step back with your right foot and we're gonna get into our ready stance. Remember, with our ready stance, all 10 toes should be pointed forward. Our feet should be on train tracks, not tightrope, and our hands should be up. And what do we say when we're in our ready stance, Jackson?
I don't want to fight, but I'm ready for action.
Exactly. I don't want to fight, but I'm ready for action. And it's super important that when we say that our hands are open, because, Jackson, if I say I don't want to fight, but I'm ready for action, and my hands closed, do you believe that I don't want to fight?
No.
No. I look like I want to fight, right? And that means that if the principal or your teacher or a parent were to come outside while I'm saying I don't want to fight, but I have my hands closed, then I'm going to be the one that gets in trouble. So it's really important that when we say that we have our hands open, because if I say, I don't want to fight, and I have my hands open, then the teachers or the principal or mom and dad, they're going to believe me, okay? All right, so Jackson, you ready to do our jab cross in our ready stance? Okay, so we're going to do our jab cross. And remember, our jab is the hand that's closest to the thing that we want to hit. This is what we call our lead hand. And our jab is our fast punch. It's our speedy one. So we're going to go lead hand. And let's just practice our jab a couple times. Ready? Let's do 5 jabs. So ready? Each. Ni. San. Chi. Go. Good job. All right, you ready to add the cross? So if our jab is with the hand that's closest to us, that means that our cross has to be the hand that's farthest away, right? So our cross is with the hand that's farthest away from the thing that we want to hit, right? That means that it's our powerful one, right? If our jab is for speed, our cross is for power. So the thing that we have to add to our cross, so to really make it powerful, is that when we do our cross, we want to lift our heel, okay? So let's do just 5 crosses. Ready, Jackson? Ready? Each. Ni, san, chi, and go. Good job. Think we can put them both together? I think so. Ready? So we're going to go jab and then cross. All right, ready? And each. Ni, san, chi, and go. Good job. Ready to switch sides? All right, so now we're going to switch our feet, making sure to not hop or jump when we do it, but to just slide our feet. So now we have our right foot forward and our left foot back. And now we're going to do our jabs with our new lead hand. So that should be our right hand, right? So ready? Let's do 5 jabs. Ready? Each. Ni, san, chi, and go. Good. Ready? Let's do 5 crosses with our new backhand. Ready? And each. Ni, san, chi, and go. All right, now we're going to put it together. So we're going to do 5 jab crosses. Ready? And each. Ni, san, chi, and go. Good job. All right, we're going to switch our feet one more time because now we're going to shift gears and now we're going to work on our kicks. So now we're going to do our kicks. So we're still in our ready stance and we have our left foot forward and our right foot back. So now we're going to work on our rising knee. So our rising knee is really, really easy. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my hands down about belt level and then I'm just going to bring my lead leg, so the leg that's in front, and I'm going to bring my knee right up to my hand and then I'm going to do the same thing with my back knee and then my back knee. So ready? We're going to do 5 sets of front and then back. Ready? And each. Good. Ni, san, chi, and go. Good job. All right, ready? Let's switch our feet. All right, and now we're going to do the same thing with our new lead leg and our new back leg. So ready? And each. Ni, san, chi, and go. All right. And we're going to switch our feet one more time to do our last kick for this one, or our last knee strike for this one, which is our oblique knee or our angle knee. So for this one, instead of going straight up like we did for our rising knee, now we're going to go to the side. Because remember, our oblique knee or our angle knee is hitting the side of our target instead of the front of our target. Exactly. All right, ready? Ready stance. So now when we do it, we have to turn our hands, all right? So we're still gonna go front leg and then back leg, but we have to make sure that we turn our hands to whatever side we wanna use. So ready, we're gonna go lead leg and then back leg. Ready? And each, ni, san, chi, and go. Good job. Ready? Switch your feet. And let's do it with our new lead leg and our new back leg. Ready? And each, ni, san, chi, and go. Good job. And that concludes our strikes and our kicks. So for the next portion of our class, we're gonna work on one of our counters. So today we're gonna work on our push palm. So first we're gonna work on our push palm in what we call a static way, all right? So we're gonna work on it in just what we call our neutral stance. So our feet are together. Don't get ahead of me. So we're gonna work on it with our feet together and our hands are up, right? Always protecting our face. And the first thing that we have to know about our push palm is that it only goes from ear to ear, okay? So when we do it, I'm just gonna push from my left ear to my right ear, and then my right hand, I'm gonna push from my right ear to my left ear. All right, so ready, we're gonna do that. We'll do it 5 times, and each time is gonna be left and right, okay? Ready? So each, ni, san, chi, and go. Good job. All right, now, here's where it's gonna get a little bit trickier because now we're gonna add some footwork to it. So now we're gonna add our forward triangle step to it first. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a couple pool noodles and put them down so you can see how our triangle step is supposed to look. And then we'll do it without the pool noodles. Yep, you can grab a green one and a blue one. All right, ready? Straight, just like that. All right, so I'm back with our pool noodles. That way you can really see the way that our triangle step is supposed to go when we do our push palm. If you have pool noodles at home, you can totally practice with them too. Or if you have something like drumsticks or maybe a couple scarves, or if you wanted to even get a little bit tricky and try to do it with maybe like a fork, like 2 forks, you could even lay that down on the ground. Anything that you can use to make a V in front of you will help you practice your triangle step if you're having issues with it.
Cones.
You could use cones too if you had cones. All right, so ready, Jackson? So we're gonna stand at the point of our V and we're gonna have our hands up and we're gonna practice just the triangle step first, okay? So we're not even gonna do our push palm with it yet. So all we're gonna do is if I use my left foot, I'm gonna go to the left side, so my green pool noodle side. And if I use my right foot, I'm gonna go to the blue pool noodle side. So ready, Jackson? We're gonna go left and we're gonna go right to the outside of our V and then back, and then we're gonna go right and back. Good, we're gonna do that 5 times on both sides. Ready? Ready, so left and right, that's 1. Don't do the push palm yet. Ready? And 2, and 3, and 4. Oh, lost a pool noodle. And 5. Good. All right, so now that we feel a little bit more comfortable with our triangle step, now we're gonna add the push palm to it. And this will be really, really easy because your push palm is kind of like those old-fashioned puppets that they used to use called marionettes. So marionettes have a string that goes from their hand all the way down to their leg. And so if their left hand moves, their left leg moves. And if their right hand moves, their right leg moves. So we're gonna be kind of like marionettes. And that means that if my left leg is the one that moves, my left hand is the one that does the push palm. And if my right hand or my right leg moves, my right hand is the one that does the push palm, okay? So now, you ready, Jackson? All right, now we're gonna do it 5 times again, and it's gonna be left and right, counts as 1 time, but this time we're gonna add our push palm to it. Ready? So we're gonna go left, right, that's 1, left, right, that's 2, left, right, that's 3, left, right, 4, left, right, and 5. All right. What do you think, Jackson? Can we get rid of these pool noodles for now? Think we can do it without the pool noodles?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ready? We'll just push them to the side. Oh, we're going to need them again. So leave them there. All right. So we've pushed our pool noodles to the side, and now we're going to do our triangle step and our push palm without the pool noodles, okay? So ready, Jackson? We're going to start off in our neutral position. Ready? Hands are up. And we're going to go really slow at first, that way you can really see, and then we're going to build up a little bit of speed, all right? So ready? We're going to go left and back and right and back. Left and back, right and back, left and back, right and back. And it's really important as you do your triangle step and your push palm to make sure that your other hand stays up by your chest, protecting your face and protecting your body, because if it's not on duty, it's on guard, right? Ready? We're gonna go 2 more times. Ready? Left, right, and left and right. Good job. All right, you ready to get a little bit trickier? Because now we're gonna go backwards. So Jackson and I are actually gonna turn sideways for this one so you guys can see. We're gonna face this way. So now, okay, so Jackson and I have moved and we brought our pool noodles back because now we're gonna work on our backwards triangle step. And Jackson's already getting ahead of me and working on it. There we go. So now we're still gonna stand at the point of our V, right? So ready, Jackson, stand at the point of your V. Good job. But now, instead of stepping forward with our triangle step like we did before, now we're gonna step backwards, all right? So I'm still using, if my left leg is moving, I'm going to my green pool noodle, and if my right leg moves, I'm going to my blue pool noodle, and I'm still going to the outside of my V, but now I'm going in the opposite direction. So ready, Jackson? We're gonna go left and back and right and back, left and back, right and back, left, right, left, right, feet up, left, right, left, and right. Good job. Okay, so now here's where it's gonna get really tricky. You ready to get really tricky, Jackson? Because now we're gonna try to do our push palm with our backwards triangle step, but now it's gonna be a little bit harder because instead of using the same side like we did with our forward triangle step, now I have to use the opposite side, because what we're working on with this is having weapon side forward, which means that the side that I want to use to defend myself is always the side that should be closest to my target. So if I'm going to show it first, and then Jackson's going to join me and we're going to practice it all together. So if I use my left foot's going to step back, but my right hand is the one that's going to do my push palm. And I'm still just going to go ear to ear and have my other hand up. And then if I use my right leg, my left hand is the one that's going to do it. All right, Jackson, you ready to join me and we're going to practice it all together? Ready? So we're gonna go left foot, right hand. Ready, other hand, Jackson, there you go. And then ready, right foot, left hand. So ready? Here, I'll fix your pool noodle. Ready? So we're gonna go left foot, right hand. And then ready, right foot, left hand. And then ready, left foot, right hand. And right foot, left hand. Left foot, right hand. Right foot, left hand. All right, we're gonna ditch the pool noodles, and now we're gonna put it all together. All right, so now we've ditched our pool noodles, we've practiced the forward triangle step, and we've practiced our backwards triangle step, both of them with our push palm, and now we're gonna put it all together into our forward and backward triangle, or forward and backward X, okay? So now I'm gonna start off in my neutral position, and Jackson's gonna start off in his neutral position, so our hands are up, but our feet are together. And now we're gonna do our forward triangle step to the left with our push palm. And then we're gonna come back to center. And then we're gonna do our forward triangle step to our right side with our push palm and come back to center. And then now I'm gonna do my backwards triangle step with my right leg, and I use my left hand. And then I come back to center. and then my left leg and my right hand. And I come back to center. And we're gonna go in that same pattern the whole time, okay? So it's pretty much just a clockwise pattern. So if you think about it, we're going top left corner, top right corner, back right corner, back left corner. All right, ready, Jackson? Mm-hmm. So we're gonna go left and back, right and back, and then back right and back to center, and then back left and back to center. Ready? We're gonna do that 2 more times. Ready? So forward with the left hand, forward with the right hand, back with our right leg, back with our left leg. There you go. Ready? One more time. Ready? Left, right, and then right and left. There we go. And that concludes our counters work for the day. So now that we've worked on actually working on the technique of our counters, now we're going to work on it with a partner to actually put it into real time. So I have enlisted the help of Miss Virginia here, and she's going to do the honors of holding the hand pads for Sir Jackson. But if you don't have any hand pads at home, parents, you can totally just use your bare hands. So what Miss Virginia is going to do is she's going to do pretty much her jab cross, right? And she's going to try to poke Sir Jackson in the nose, and he's going to do his push palm and his forward triangle step. All right, you ready? So she's going to push, and he's going to do his push palm and his forward triangle step, and then his push palm and his forward triangle step. And the things I want him to try to work on with this is just going ear to ear, right? So not slapping it away or pushing it all the way down, but just going ear to ear and keeping his other hand up while he does it, while also doing a proper triangle step. All right, ready, buddy? Keep going. Good. So left, right, and then left, right. One more time. Ready? Left, right. Good job. So parents, if you're working on this at home with your child, we want to do left, right repetition about 3 to 5 times. That way they can really get the full practice of it. So now that we've practiced our push palm and our triangle step going forward with the hand pads or with a partner, now we're going to do the backwards triangle step. So now, instead of just being in a static position like Miss Virginia was in before, now Miss Virginia is going to take a step towards Jackson as she pushes, and he's going to do his backwards triangle step with his right foot, and he's going to push with his left hand, and then other way. So ready, other hand, Jackson. There you go. Good job. I'm going to scoot you a little bit. There we go. So then you guys won't go too far off camera. And now they're going to do this repetition 3 times. So Miss Virginia is going to step forward, and Jackson's going to do his backwards triangle step and his push palm, and then the other way. Good. And then again. And again. And then we're probably going to have to move back over. And we'll do it one more time. Ready? And then good. And then good and good. And make sure that you remember while you do these to keep your both hands up the whole time and to only go ear to ear. So always working on keeping our zone of defense and keeping one hand on guard while the other's on duty. So now for our last drill that we're going to do for this is we're going to add the forward and the backwards triangle step and the push palm together with the hand pads to make one cohesive drill. So now what's going to happen is Miss Virginia is going to push at me, and I'm going to take a step back and do my push palm, and then take a step back and do my push palm, and then I'm going to take a step forward now. She's going to do her push palm, and then other way. So now you're going to be taking 2 steps back with your push palms, and then 2 steps forward with your push palms. Still trying to do that triangle step, still trying to go just ear to ear, and still keeping both of those hands up. All right, ready, Jackson and Virginia? You're gonna go back, and then forward, and forward. And then ready? Back, and forward, and forward, and then back, and forward, and forward. Good job. All right, and that concludes all of our counters work for the day.